Welcome. We are looking at Meta World Tour tournament, 1,000 euro prize pool, and there were some invited players, and now we are here with two qualified players, DauT versus ACCM, and we are in, I think, the winners match of the Swiss stage, so 2-0 for both of them. And you are through into the top 8 playoffs if you win this one. And we see Romans for DauT. ACCM is trying for a good Jara defense, 4-minute arm opening, followed by some skirms, woodline at the bottom. And we are still fast forwarding to maybe get a bit into the live action here. And ACCM now goes for the aggression with his archers. DauT very tight build here. Armor for his men-at-arms out already. And now some skirms for the defense. Sees the archers. Sees the camel scout as well though. Archers don't want to commit. And this is ugly now for ACCM. I think he needs a defensive tower in his woodline. Otherwise the repairing will be really costly. Loses some of the archers. This is good for DauT. Out microed at the same time over here though. And now the men-at-arms are in. Those are some losses. And we are live. We are live in this game, so you miss basically nothing. Eco KD 00, KD 44. That's only military units, and we will see the first villager fall right now. And more men-at-arms trying to get some more kills. This is a really good opening for DauT. Maybe the counter-attacking idea was a mistake by ACCM. Men-at-arms then finding lots and lots of damage, and still 4 men-at-arms around. Now even going for the mill, and that's with 7 herdables and even 3 cows in there. More kills here for DauT against the skirmishers, and this should be really ugly. Now some villagers being pulled, obviously won't do anything against the men-at-arms if they wanted to fight. DauT pulls over the villagers, or the men-at-arms against the villagers. Maybe some skirms to the front could be an option as well. DauT with quite a nice move. Has some idle TC time. Obviously had to invest quite some in upgrades. Finds a third villager kill. Can't complain about this one. And won't take a lot of damage with his men-at-arms unless he runs into the town center, which he won't. Is clicking this one back, and the mill close to half HP. And oh, DauT is actually attacking a palisade wall behind the mill there. Can't really see it, but he still found the click on it. And is now going for the mill again. His men-at-arms still really healthy. Military-wise, we are looking at 11-4. Skirms chasing those archers away. Not sure what the plan of those men-at-arms is. Maybe going for the woodline again. Felt like the mill can repair enough. Those 2 archers, very low HP. DauT housed. Not really a typical thing for him. Skirms finding some more aggression, and this is, as I said, something that DauT should be pretty proud of. And ooh, tries to get a tower up here, but that's going to be tight. Low HP villagers already, and that means no tower at the woodline. And DauT can already find some attacks with the heal bonus. 460 HP on that mill now. We're down to 2 villagers to combine 41 HP. DauT can maybe focus this one down. Tower will go up though, and that means the mill, I think, should be saved. Nice move. And saves both of the villagers. Ooh, that's a big win for ACCM. Big win. Now can use the 2 archers here at the side as well, if you wanted to. But as I said, this woodline now should be extremely exposed, and DauT even adds more men-at-arms to the party. 5 now out on the field. And that will be tough to repair. Skirms can deal with those archers quite easily. ACCM floating quite some resources. Is he going to think about castle already? Looks a bit like it. And now ACCM offers another angle of attack. Builds a house here. DauT, that's pretty tight. Probably wants to open another palisade to attack the house a bit better. And goes for the one at the left side. Could be an easy rewall behind this one here if you wanted to go for it. Add some more men-at-arms here, DauT. Back to 4. Skirms the archers. And ACCM. Wasn't it 8-4 KD, and all of a sudden it's 13-12. So good way of coming back to this one. And ACCM was buying himself some stone apparently. No, he wasn't. Just collecting some stone. And might be going to castle age pretty quickly. And DauT, no setup for that. Oh wow, what a good like 2-3 last minutes here for ACCM. DauT now with his best friend. Kind of interesting that he still wants to go for armor and goes for the market play. Yeah, 70 stone mines. Mill still low HP. Maybe DauT wants to make a jump for it. Some villagers dying here. But yeah, villagers just being pulled. And now it's getting tricky. One stable. Obviously I love Kujaras on this map. Having so much mobility, you can deal with the knights quite easily. You can deal with ranged units quite easily. Has the double tower set up. I think I prefer ACCM's position here. Kind of weird to say that. But Romans, did they do enough damage? 40 seconds difference when it comes to the feudal age. Still some harassment here at the gold, which is nice. And DauT adds some more men-at-arms. Wants to go for longswords. And longswords obviously pretty good against either camels or Shivamsha. So, oh, loses 2 men-at-arms. Whew, costly. And those won't be upgraded. Archers now for the counter-attack. No more skirms in production, I believe. Has 5 at the front. And those men-at-arms are really low. Will be cleared up. And all of a sudden, DauT. Yeah, he just losing the 4 men-at-arms means that one Shivamsha can clear this up quite easily. While DauT even played a second barracks. Oh, and those archers. That's not the greatest engagement for them. Loses one already, second one already low. And yeah, this is tough to really out-micro. Those men-at-arms, just so easy to chase them down with them. And yeah, as I said, one Shivamsha clears up this one quite easily. Won't even lose any HP, really. DauT just tries to snipe 1-2 villages here. Misses some of the shots. 2 skirms. What is this? 3 HP? 5 HP? And won't get the kill. Shivamsha just spawned and got so many kills. But the crossbows did well against the men-at-arms here. And are now doing well against the skirms. Those 2 archers joining the party really late. Now it's crossbows. More men-at-arms at the sides. And monastery defense. What an interesting game when it comes to decision making here. Skirm tries to defend, and yeah, those men-at-arms, they only take 1 damage. But, oh, actually, that looked like 2 damage. What do we have? Oh, 5, 7? Ooh. Ooh, this is actually not that great. If they're doing 2 damage, I think that's good enough to play crossbow still. More men-at-arms. DauT going for more aggression. Only now? Oh no, he sold 100 stone. Didn't have enough gold for his liking. No bloodlines on the Shivamshas. Could maybe go for the attack here. No attack upgrades on those men-at-arms. And DauT with his first TC. Shivamsha in the woodline, but yeah, a men-at-arm. Should deal with this one quite easily. Should win the fight even, I believe. Yeah, quite. Yeah, should not even be close. With the crazy armor. Okay, no over chop here, but still the opening on that end. So the longswords could maybe go in if they wanted to. Shivamsha's quite annoying. ACCM now the one who is housed. DauT tries to build some defensive structures here around his gold. Men-at-arms still chasing. Those 3 not really knowing what to do. And we see a conversion of that longsword that actually wanted to run away. And those 2 men-at-arms now, or longswords walled out. Villager tries to fight, won't win that one against 2 Shivamshas. And ACCM still actively microing this one. What a good game. I'll have to see it. The big question is, what are the next steps here of our 2 players? Feels like DauT with the 0 eco upgrades might be struggling here eventually, but ACCM, he has 1 eco upgrade only in comparison to that. So that's the mill working for him, but obviously Romans plus 5 of all resources and has to eat another conversion. He's running away now. Those longswords, do they want to get in? I don't think they can now after this house was built. DauT going for some monks himself. Interesting game, certainly. I will give you some worker efficiency. You see how villagers constantly have to run. So DauT's raid still achieving something. Whenever I see DauT these days, he plays men-at-arms. He always liked them. The Unity basically don't need to micro, right? Makes life so much easier. And another conversion. Holy moly. Just send them in and pray that they do the job. And sometimes they do. How many conversions did ACCM get? Already 4 conversions. Maybe another one? Nope. Those longsword, they are really tanky. Holy moly. Killing that Shivamsha. Those are chasing down, and DauT with a solid 13 villager lead. And ACCM only now adding the second town center.
Ready. Ha.
DauT now with the first wood upgrade. I think T90 might write to me. Okay.
Ready.
Because I told him I'd have time for him for something, but I actually decided to cast the set. But he didn't have time anyways, so all worked out perfectly. Could go for some more gold in the back here, DauT. Did he actually scout this area? Oh, not at all. Wow. That's good gold, stone, and safe wood. Could go for it, but without scouting it, very unlikely. Our first farm upgrade after he already built quite some farms in this game. Outpost. Well, he knew that the army could go there eventually. T90 awake? He was on the was here earlier.
Namaste.
And another man-at-arm raid. But this time probably a bit less successful. TC only does 2 damage per shot though. Could be another conversion. Really good job by ACCM. Constantly finding those conversions. And that's a tricky army now. With double monks, you can't just easily send in like 2 men-at-arms or 2 longswords, one after another. You really have to send the masses in there, but oh, those monks didn't have enough juice. And now everything is getting chased down, and DauT might just get good enough of an engagement here. Eats another conversion, eats 2 conversions here most likely. Yes, he does. Monk 1 down, Monk 2 is getting focused down as well. And DauT, well, he will just need to produce men-at-arms against this, but this was somewhat costly for him. 20 villager lead still though, and forces more and more idle time, so DauT simply collecting so many more resources this whole time. ACCM now with the first TC at the bottom. I think Scorpions could have been really good against the army that ACCM had, right? Crossbow, converted longswords, and monks. But easier said than done. Now longsword for the defense. Even converted 1 longsword back here. And micro good enough. Oh, nice. Saves that one. Sitting on 2 relics so far. While ACCM already built way more monks. And DauT even getting 3rd relic and 4th relic. Wow, this is impressive. Let's see how easily he sees this one. Could be some dead villagers. Shouldn't really spot this one too easily. Ooh. 1 will down. Could be more. DauT. Well, 1 will down. Kind of reasonable. And now the Scorpion production starts. And getting the 5th one. Wow. And now builds the Dream Castle. Blocks the wood lines there. That's so good for DauT. 5 relic advantage, and now he gets full longsword plus Scorpion out on the field. This will be really tricky for ACCM to deal with. No ballistics on the Scorpions though. Entity C in range of the castle, and therefore TC will die eventually, but we'll get some villager kills itself, funnily enough. DauT is closing on top 6 again, playing really well. Oh well, last S-tier tournament he got or not S-tier tournament, but the last biggest tournament he got second with a really strong performance against a top 3 player. So yeah, call to arms. What was it, call to arms? No, Clash of Empires. Not really eating those conversions though. Man, oh man, oh man. Tato has the edge over DauT. Well, I think Villiser and Tato, kind of the two guys that are fighting for that 5th, 6th spot there, I would believe. ACCM shortly behind them. So very few eco upgrades for DauT. Only 2 for now. Defensive castle and ooh. Obviously Shivamshas could be really good against longswords, but not great against scorpions. Not great against scorpions. Chakram? Yeah, Chakram I wanted to say. DauT now outpost everywhere. He should see everything, right? Look at this vision. Like, he sees the top, he sees everything at the bottom. He knows that this guy did not expand. Controls every single wood line. And with this outpost, now he knows that, like, the winning condition is clearly on his side. Oh, that village actually finds an extra gold. Nice for him. And then something like those raids won't really happen. Even gets a Centurion out now. Finishing that outpost. It doesn't look like it. Got another hit on there. One more hit needed. Boink. Bullmeister. Ayo. Still no ballistics on those scorpions. But the strengths of Centurion? I think what makes them so special is that they make all the longswords next to you stronger, right? Romans. Centurion. A Roman unique cavalry unit. Increased movement and attack speed of nearby militia units. Yeah. So, it's more of a support unit. But yeah, as you can see, quite some armor as well. Both players on the way to Imperial Age. That's a lot of long swords. Monks, yeah, they don't want to take that fight. DauT should see that, right? Yep. Quite an easy target for him. Now goes for handcart, catching up with all the eco that he didn't have. And now the upgrade that all the military units will be built with less food investment for the Gujara player. That's why you see no military produced right now. Waits for this one. And then probably more of the discus throwers. DauT sends some villagers out. Wants to build a castle here maybe. I think a castle here would make more sense. But I obviously see everything. This is a nice controlling castle as well for those two wood lines. Can't be a mistake. DauT still needs ballistics for his scorpions. Now takes into Legionary. And then it becomes really tricky for ACCM. It's funny how on this map where it feels like mobility is so important, DauT actually makes a play with an infantry unit work. Ooh, look at that. Now the unique tech here. Oh, let's take a look at this engagement. And yeah, simply not enough upgrades on those chakrams. And you can see everything getting swarmed. Now the unique tech, and we suddenly get, I think, some charge attack there as well. So just runs over everything now. And ACM sits at 130 pop, while DauT at 170 and can just spam. Look at that, 10 legionaries in the queue right now. And he just runs over everything. What a gameplay by this guy. And GG, well played to DauT. Wins game 1 here on Acropolis. Really well played. That is just Roman masterclass. I think the archer move out there was kind of interesting by ACCM. Maybe keeping everything together might have made life a bit easier for him, but then DauT just heavily commits to skirmishes and ACCM won't achieve anything either. So I can see the reasoning. Does someone have the draft? That would obviously be really nice for me to look into it. And yeah, we have it. Civ draft is here. And map draft is here. Nice. Boink. Civ draft. Map draft is coming in. ACCM on the left. And Atacama will be the next map that they're going for. I'm looked into the dashboard. Gojara losing, Romans winning. And we have Acropolis already played. Serbia, DauT, plays color 1, best of 5, MWT 2-0 match. Atacama next. Oh, good news. Girlfriend says she won't be home early. Because I feel like yeah, I kind of promised her to start that we would spend time together once she comes home. She will be home in 1 hour 10 minutes roughly. Let's see. Does she play AoE? Yeah. We played on stream together. We did some comeback challenges where she started to play, and once she feels she's dead, I would take over. Okay, I can quickly show you where we are in this tournament. So $1,000 prize pool. There are some, basically a Swiss system. DauT and ACCM both winning their first 2 matches, now facing each other for a spot in the quarterfinals. And yeah, Tato beating Cito, so he's through. So lots of big names in there. Andy, Nikov, Cito, Winchester, Cloud. Can be pretty packed. Okay, and Atacama started. Ooh. And this is something where I feel like there should be clear Civ advantage. But obviously, it is DauT. Let's see what he can provide for us. Yeah, we are jumping into this one. Oh, that's the wrong scene. This is the scene that we wanted. DauT versus ACCM. And DauT is playing melee on a no water map. With long distance and... I think typically a map where mobility is worth a lot. And ACCM is playing Magyars. I think a scout into skirm opening should be really good here. While DauT probably has to go... I think even men-at-arms aren't a great option. Maybe an archer defense. I don't think melee are great on this map, per se. And I'm a big melee lover. Let him cook? Yeah. We will take a close look at how DauT is trying to play this one. Woodline, a bit better for DauT in the sense that he has a bit of a bigger one next to him. This one is probably the one for ACCM if he wants to go for it. Maybe even men-at-armor opening from ACCM, but I don't think so. Nah. You rather want to get into scouts. I guess you see in Dungeon Rush could be strong on this map. Well, I think against Sicilians, you simply go for your home wood lines, right? You don't go for the center. That's at least what I would think. No. Boink. Okie dokie, Dark Age. Not much going to happen here with the 3 villager start. And DauT actually tries to attack a boar with the TC. This is something we don't see too often. And DauT, yeah, he knows about his boar. Otherwise he wouldn't push the deer, I would assume. He's more of a thorough one. I think you should always finish that deer first and then go for the second one. But okay, tiny little things. Almost need a mill for that first deer. Oh, you have exactly 1 trap, right? But yeah, I think pushing it in a bit further would have been an option. That was a weird zoom. Is this a men-at-arm build? We don't have a mill yet. ACCM and he has a lot of wood. This is a men-at-arm build, maybe. Ooh. And DauT scouts at the perfect time. Ooh, unfortunate positioning there with the boar. Oi, 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 oi. And meanwhile, not a great lure by DauT. This looks... It is like... I don't understand this guy in so many ways. Like, this is so incredibly inefficient. He's losing so many resources there for no reason. And now the barracks needs to be rushed with 2 villagers, otherwise he wouldn't have a second building. Okay, and DauT plays pop 21 with melee. Not a big surprise. And now you should expect 2 villagers to be sent on to gold as well. Oh, wow, that's a lot of villagers on wood. It's 9 villagers on wood? 2 on gold? He will be floating wood. Don't think this is your typical play. Typically, I think you are playing 8 on wood here. If you open Man-at-Arms. Let's see. And what is DauT doing? What? Is he playing forward? He scouted the... This makes 0 sense. He scouted the barracks. Scouted that there might be no mill. I think he's getting punished for this. Oh, no doubt. Oh, he tries to go Man-at-Arms against Magyars. Goes for the forward tower, and I think ACM didn't scout it. Yeah, ACM has no idea. So this forward tower might not be answered. Ooh, this is tricky. DauT doesn't see it. Overchop potential here in 70 wood. DauT, first tower. And oh no. Look at this. It's not in range. It's not in range. And ACM has all his wood there. 1 tile further to the left. He sees it. Now the spearman sees it. Yeah, but that tower is way too far up. And DauT should get some villager kills here. Oh, this is so bad. Lumber camp needs to be deleted. Oh, this game is kind of over. Meanwhile, some harassment here. ACCM lacking the macro. This is tricky. This is so tough for him. Loses the scout. And villagers are already hurt here. Militia arriving. Spearmen arriving. And DauT will love this. 5 villagers here, not needed. 4v4 would be enough for the damage output. But ACM has no wood now. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Meanwhile, 2 militia and a very low HP scout. Oh, no scout anymore. ACM, does he give this one up? No, gets away. But how is he getting back to wood? DauT is now chasing those 2 militia away. Has 2 spearmen of his own. Maybe arresting the berries could be an option. Maybe finding this one. Oh, this one is really low. Scout is alive. Scout lives. Maybe the message was from earlier. And just sends those 2 spearmen in. And ACM, that's really a house he does not want to build, typically. Ooh, nice save. Really last second. And yeah, those 2 spearmen, they have the armor. They will be so annoying here. 4 wills in tower do the same damage compared to 5 in the tower without fletching. That is indeed correct, yeah. DauT gives this up. No! You could have repaired this. You have the wood, the opponent doesn't. You could have forced him into so much more reaction. Oh, that's interesting. Didn't think that would be the best option. Funny how DauT is playing full spearman rush. And yeah, now ACCM can simply rebuild a lumber camp here and we'll be fine. Tower lives. DauT can maybe just build another tower further back here a bit later. Is he on stone? Not yet. Maybe some skirms. Spearman going for more harassment. DauT is solid. 4 villages ahead. And now spearman harassment. Taking 2 damage per hit though of a villager. So doesn't really want to fight. DauT now sends the villagers onto stone. Would have loved to see that a bit earlier. And militia at it? No, no, no. Spearman at it. More spearman raids here. This is more to annoy. Unlikely to ever find a villager kill. DauT moves away again. Next fight in the center. Ah, this is tricky. Armor upgrade for melee. Attack upgrade for Magyars. And now Skirm joining the party as well. Villagers fighting again. Skirm is getting microed back at the same time. Now the spearmen are in for the harassment again. Oh, this is really ugly to play. So much fighting, so much annoyance. Let's take a look. Villager here seems to be killed. At least one of them. Meanwhile, this is getting pushed back again. Oh, this is annoying to play. Kind of for both players, but obviously DauT has the way better economy. And, as we can see, way more military. 12 to 1 here. How is DauT doing this? Takes the big fight, but loses more villagers here. ACCM in big problems. Look at that. Resources collected just so much better. And it's now 26 population against 43. More skirmishers out. Those spearmen harassing a bit. Still gets away there, but most likely will die afterwards. ACCM walls this one off. But it's 11 villagers behind, 8 military behind. And DauT now has enough stone to build the tower here. Sends more villagers forward. And skirms now could harass the berries as well. Farm count sits at 7 versus 7. And DauT is heavily on gold. Now probably switching into archers. Indeed. Oh, that tower spot? Yeah, I didn't like that one. Just make it here. Yeah, that feels so much more natural. Spearman. Not sure if he will scout those. Those builds are going back again. Okay, sees one and knows that the others were close by. Yeah, sees all 3 of them if he's actually looking. Where's his army going? Yeah, just wants to arrest the berries again. And this means no more woodline for ACCM. He can still micro on some of the trees. And you see how serious DauT is. He even walls in his tower. What is this? Did not do that the last 22 years I've been watching his games. Blacksmith now. So maybe get fletching. And more harassment on the gold. ACCM, what is he up to? Maybe a market play? Has the resources for it. And yeah, indeed, he builds it now. Maybe a defensive tower at the wood line. Only 1 archer, so the damage output not that crazy. Oh, but finds more villagers here on the stone. This will be ugly for ACCM. And army is moving in again. And yeah, obviously damage output is not great, but just constantly moving in, moving out. He will eventually find more kills. And ooh, look at that tower. He really wants to block those farms, block the stone as well. If he wants that one in, he's blocking so much. And ACCM is buying himself some stone. DauT. That means he can kind of commit and try to find 1-2 more villager kills. What's the plan from ACCM? Defensive towers? Try to get Castle Age. Oh, nice save on those low HP builds. Look at that. Uiuiui. Now DauT is not walling in the towers anymore. Still on that wood. Does DauT not know about that? Bit of a surprise to me that he isn't thinking of that tower even. And DauT builds the market as well now. And this will be a lot of blocked farms. Blacksmith. Putting everything onto gold is ACCM's plan now. And somehow buy himself up to Castle Age. Okay, Archer sees this. And more harassment. DauT is just using his army so well. And now 0 on food for ACCM. Oh man, oh man, oh man. DauT will be up so fast to Castle Age. Economy reasonable behind this for DauT. Not the greatest food economy, not the greatest macro here for the wood line. DauT. What is this house? Wants to make sure that ACM is not trading. Or just for some vision. Keeps 2 archers here. Now attacks the market. Wow. Knows how strong market is as a building. Again, 0 on food for ACCM. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Another tower. Finally buys himself enough food, but problem is that he now doesn't have enough gold. Okay, clicks up. And hopes, okay, maybe if I get some knights out, I will do something and clear your army up. But it's a 2-minute difference, and DauT simply should get enough units out. Spearman, archer. There's a solid 14 villages ahead and will be more siege workshop in between, and ACM has to give this game up. DauT, with a very clean performance here, played the militia opening against Magyars, simply scouted the woodline at the front and felt like a tower behind this would be really, really good. And he built a beautiful one. And from there, the game kind of felt over. ACM tried to make something happen with the watchtower. I think the option is only just give this area up next lumber camp over here. That's the only way, I believe. Like this fighting with the tower, he was so late, lost villagers, everything was blocked. Just delayed him too much, but sometimes tricky to realize in those situations. And yeah, this one felt not fair. 20-16, actually not really that close. 16-4 military high. Oh man, brutal. And 3,000 extra resources gathered that early into the game. Like 45% extra or something like that in such a short game. 24 minutes. And yeah, very reasonable Dark Age from both players. But did not really matter. And DauT leads this one 2-0. Really good situation for him already to make it into the playoffs and likely avoid Tato till the finals. At least that's how I would assume it is structured, that the 2-3-0 players in the group stage won't face each other till the finals. Kind of as the reward for being that dominant in the group stage. Yeah. Not sure if it is the way how the tournament works, but I think it should. So Magyar is not winning this one, but Malay are. DauT performance is strong, yeah. Can't complain about that one, for sure. Next up, likely to be Kilimanjaro. And good civilizations there. Probably Mongols. We could see Khmer on the other side. Yeah, Khmer against Mongols fits very reasonable. I've seen DauT cooking, and he is cooking, yeah. Oopsie. Indeed, Kilimanjaro, the next map, but they didn't load into it yet. So Nikov losing to Sito. Otherwise, all the favorites winning early. Winchester losing to ACCM, Andy to DauT. Then Sito in the 2-1 match. Nikov will be in the 2-1 match. Freaking Andy will be in the 2-1 match. Round 4 is going to be tight. Oh. So bad that Beery had to give 3 admin losses? Wow. That's really ugly. Like, so many people wanted to play this tournament. Like, that's really ugly. Not a big fan of moves like these. Like, also, like, if you have one admin win, if there's something to task are possible. For ACCM, yeah, agreed. Yeah, and Mongols on Greenland. Yeah, the tasks are indeed possible. You're right. And it will be Tatars. Yeah. So Mongols on New England and Japanese on Greenland. Or the other way around. The other way around, most likely. Yeah. Did Buri just not show up? It says it says on Wikipedia like 2 times there was a reason there he wasn't showing up, and the 3rd time Wikipedia doesn't say anything. So yeah, not a great showing. Wasn't this supposed to be a streamer-centric tournament, but then all the pros took over? The goal of this tournament, I'm not sure 100%. Like, I tried to talk to the organizers and try to understand the invitation system, and they tried to give players, the best players that have not won $1,000, some exposure. That possibly are streamers as well, and those 10 invited originally players, only 9 going through, were simply a solid level or 2 below the 5 players that qualified. And therefore, there have been a lot of one-sided games in this tournament. I think the playoffs and the late stages of this one will be really nice, as we saw, like Sito Tedo already went 3-2. But the invited players are simply getting outclassed and simply trying to get the minimum cash in the top 8, right? Still fighting for the playoffs there is the goal. Should players be temporarily banned from tournaments after too many admin wins? That's what I did in some of my tournaments, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, DauT, asking how many resources he has on this map. And yeah, you only have 1 elephant. I did not allow players back into some tournaments where they gave too many no-shows. And I think tournament admins should work together more in that case. I tried to once organize something like a tournament group, like tournament host group, but it did not go well. Yeah, people were not very in a cooperative mood. And then Robo tried to organize something in the past and tried to do something like, okay, how do we handle those situations in the future, when he was tournament coordinator, and invited like 60 casters, players, and influential people, maybe 40, and 2 showed up, Draken and me. So yeah, a lot of people are hoping for change, but not a lot of people are really putting in the work to get change done. And I think that had to be really frustrating for Robo. No. Okay, so ACCM going for the scout opening. The push looked really solid. 3 on wood for DauT. Feels like a barracks opening here. And anyone else got an admin win for not showing? Well, admin loss. Admin loss for not showing. Someone else. I don't know. I just read it, but forgot. Something in the first round, I think. Or was it buried 3 times? Okay, pop 18 to task. This is a tight build. It's a really solid job by ACCM. This is tight though. Oh no, you can squeeze through, can go from the bottom, can go from all angles to that tree. Yeah. Makes sense. Outplays pop 20. On the late side with his barracks. Shades had an admin loss? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there could be a strong argument to not allow Beery back into it, right? Oh, DauT. Some HP lost. What is the best answer of Atacama against Cav? Monk's Pike. No. Don't think we will see too many cavalry units though. It will probably be scouts into crossbows.
Oh.
Yeah. Monks is the answer to everything. Yeah, kind of. I wonder why DauT now all of a sudden can compete again in top 4. Who did he lose to in NAC qualifier? Nikov, the 4-3 set. And another 4-3 set. Who was that against? So he simply lost to really, really strong players. Ah, Willisse. Yeah, it was 2 4-3s. I think losing 4-3 twice against other top 8 players, it's not crazy. Right? DauT had a certainly a top 10 showing in NAC qualifiers. Archer range now. What are those 4 wills up to? Don't tell me he's trying to tower this again. No, okay, woodland at the front. That makes way more sense. Still not going for the berries. Skirms being added. Wow. Still not on gold. Beating Viper twice, winning versus Hero. Yeah, crazy. Crazy run in Clash of Empires. Will we see stab lancers this game? Not impossible. I think crossbow feels a bit more likely CA. But, as I said, not impossible. No farm upgrades. I've seen that more and more nowadays. Pop 18, obviously. Doesn't allow you to have too many resources. And he keeps the stable working pretty well. Spearman goes into the wrong direction. What's happening here? Ooh, that will be a dead villager, guaranteed. ACCM commits against that one. Yoinky. And barely HP lost. Oh, but now first Spearman hit. Okay. Maybe it's also the map pool in favor of DauT. I think NAC map pool was fine for DauT as well. And honestly, like, DauT has been performing pretty well, except NAC qualifier, right? Where he performed well as well. It was just, yeah, didn't go through. And he played a great set at DreamHack, for example. Obviously, Red Bull was a pretty poor showing. Yeah. What was that? Losing to Capoch. And who did he lose before? I don't even know. To Gao. Oh yeah, losing to the Gao and Capoch, who are both not considered to be top 10. That was certainly underwhelming. DauT beating Leary in Red Bull a few years back was legendary. Yep.
Okay.
One of his biggest emotional wins of his career. Certainly the biggest one in the last 10 years, I would think. Oh, this gets tricky. The army a bit out of position now. One archer, one skirm, the rest is infantry. So those skirms should be really solid. Ooh, but the scouts! Oh, running through there. And now the eagle is becoming a bit better. Not sure. No. ACCM can't take this fight. Oh, this was expensive. Archer Skirm now getting micro down. Spearman falling. I think this is good for ACCM if he didn't take those hits with the scout again. Ooh. And again the hits. Oh, this hurts so much. And the Eagles finding so many kills. More scouts going down. And he had 3 scouts and all of them falling. Oy, 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 tough thing. But ACCM killed 2 villagers earlier. Can't complain too much about that. Okay, now micros well. Micros really well. And clears up everything. Could have been a bit cleaner. Tough to say though. And now fletching and DauT. Fully walled. Fully marketed up. And lots of villagers on gold. He will enjoy life now. And this is him just wasting some more units to the front. I'm a bit surprised that he throwed in those 2 Eagles. Probably just wants to keep the opponent away from him. And you see, ACCM is trying to rush the market. But realizes, damn, I'm too late. Sells stone as well, buys food. But obviously has the worst prices compared to DauT. Who confirms that ACCM did the same. So this will be both players playing 1 TC. Heavy army. And it should be full eagle play. The big question is what ACCM is thinking of going for. Build an archer, cancelled the archer. So could be stab lancers, could be CA. DauT is open left side. Yeah, he plugged that hole. Wasn't too scary, right? With 1 scout and 3 skirms out on the map. I saw it, but didn't feel like it could ever get in danger. I wonder what the betting line was. 1-3-3-2? Yeah, feels reasonable. I think maybe that's good for DauT. Like 3.2. I think it was a bit closer. Ooh, nice wall. This one all plugged as well. And I still need to see a second building. Second archer range or a second stable to know what we are going for. And it will be the second stable. So this is the step lancer play. For the Tatars here. Pulls quite some villagers. And DauT up to Castle Age. Goes for Eagle Warrior upgrade. Goes for the attack upgrade as well. Bit of a surprise. Sends villagers forward. Uh-oh. This could be problematic. If we get a forward siege workshop, forward monastery rolling. Obviously, ACCM can't produce anything while going to Castle Age. Did DauT confirm the step lancers, by the way? No, he didn't. But sees the amount of farms, right? And that amount of farms indicates step lancers. He knows, okay, yeah, if you want to go CA, I need to see more from you. And yeah, now he sees a 100% with the second stable. Could still be knights, but obviously step lancers just feel so much better in those scenarios. And DauT, yeah, needs to open with the monastery, can't open the siege workshop. And only now the first upgrade out of the blacksmith for those step lancers. Second monastery, hello. Okay. Let's see the micro for ACCM here. 4 step lancers, what can they achieve? 10 eagles out on the map, we only see 6 over here though. Step lancers, okay, doing some damage to the monastery. Oh, that's pretty solid so far. 85 damage, we're only taking 33. Keeps on dealing damage. Tries to intercept now. This is a solid play by him. But Monk joins the party. Oh, it's an instant conversion at the front. I didn't even watch because I thought this would never happen and he would just disengage. Oh, but now goes for 7 Step Lancer side attack. Or front attack, however you want to call it. Spearman now for the defense. Step Lancers with the hill. Loses 1 though. This is solid micro. Solid micro here by ACCM. 6 Step Lancers. I think they can completely Shrek this, while we shouldn't see anything happening at the front. But how did DauT break through? No repair on that house apparently. And now the Step Lancers fighting next to the town center. The Step Lancers at the bottom not really being used. Oh, this is really good for DauT all of a sudden. Now tries to plug this hole. TC is not really firing. And DauT, he walled behind this quite nicely. And now should have enough spearmen for the defense. Another house. Good job here. But should get microed down against all those Step Lancers. But now Pikeman upgrade is obviously helping out so much. Yeah, so much. Step Lancers. Can they defend this? Okay, dealt with this for now. Oh, could run through here. Has no attack upgrades though. 2 attack upgrades. He could, with 4, have one-shot all those wilds, but otherwise it's tricky. Some healing here. Conversion from the back potentially. Goes for that one. Gets a conversion. Some snipes, and those Step Lancers trying to find another angle. DauT runs away. Okay. ACCM still alive. 3 wilds behind only. DauT's economy won't get too much prettier here. Some eagles for the defense. Step Lancers at the front. Oh no, those are some losses, but sees it in time. Only takes some hits. Step Lancers in. Yeah, but eagles in proper numbers for the defense. Feels like ACCM is clicking too far away. Like the regrouping doesn't look proper. So is Eagle or Scouts more resistant to conversions? Both should have the same bonus. Oh, this is good for ACCM. DauT a bit with too few pikemen here. ACCM could focus those 2 down if he wanted to. Or just run away and try to snipe villagers. Now sends those Step Lancers back around. But eats some pikemen hits at the front. Some at the right here. And army is in the back. Oh, this is just too many holes to plug here apparently. And yeah, look at that. This was over chopped. That's why the eagles are in. Oh, ugly situation. And now military-wise, we are down to only those 3 Step Lancers. Lost every single Step Lancer at the front. And not a lot of income right now, as we see here. The work efficiency in the last minute. Not great for ACCM. DauT basically got double the resource income there. DauT still without a single relic. Monk at the front. Could still get a conversion. No. I think Step Lancers benefit more from an attack upgrade than from armor upgrade. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that can't be a great fight. That can't be a great fight. There was too many pikemen, I believe. Nice micro still, but DauT can easily trade this one off, I believe. Ooh. Still, the open gold at the front. DauT now with a weird TC in the back. That's a bit surprising to me. I think something to protect some gold could have been better. Not sure if he actually scouted that though. Still tries to take the fights with the hill. But now eagles and pikemen coming in reasonable numbers. Already 3 upgrades on them. But we only have bloodlines and 1 armor upgrade for the Step Lancers. They're trying to run. Yeah, only 10 more kills. Yeah, as you can see, DauT actually got more kills there. And ooh, that's a risky mining camp. But I don't mind it. And look at that. That's a lot of unprotected villagers. That's why I said I wanted to see the TC at a different spot. Now goes out here. That's interesting. Step Lancer. Again, more conversions here. Ooh. ACCM needs longswords. I think CA is more natural than going for longswords here. You already have fletching. You have bloodlines. You have Tatars. You have hills. And yeah, not even having the second infantry armor might hurt you as well if the game goes a bit longer. DauT goes for another raid. 14 villagers ahead now. Step Lancers taking this fight. Villagers. Oh no, their attack moving in here. That can't be the right move. There will be so many dead villagers. Oh goddy, oh goddy, oh goddy, oh goddy. Yeah, it will get cleared up, but villager disadvantage is now more than 20 here out of the view of ACCM. And DauT, he knows now. Okay, I just need to defend the next attack and I won this game. 25 villager lead. DauT, produce pikemen, produce monk, and chill at home. You don't need to go for any more aggression. He actually sends out more units. A bit of a surprise to me. Maybe he wants to intercept those step lancers once they're coming out. And one conversion only gets one. And actually hurts those step lancers behind this. And that's not the fight ACCM wants to take. He needs big battles. He needs massive villager raids. And he won't get those here. That's just most of his step lancers dying, and that means he's down to pop 40 while DauT is already above pop 80, and ACCM realizes this is not my set to win. DauT in a very clean performance against another top 10 player in the world. 3-0 for the Lord. Fans have to be happy with this one. Wow. That was absolute beast mode. And DauT will make it into the playoffs here in the Meta World Tour. Can this go away, please? Oh, this page just got updated. Well, I want to click here. And then I can see those updates, probably. DauT 3-0. Now in the Swiss stage. Will make it into the playoffs. Teto, I would believe, on the other side of the bracket. Other players that could still make it into the playoffs are obviously still ACCM. Andy, Nikov, Sito, Winchester. And then one from the invited group. I would assume something like Cloud should be my favorite out of all of those. Statistics in this game. Looking like ACCM with a better KD, but as you know, DauT with more resources destroyed. So KD can be misleading in some senses there. DauT with a way better economy. And in the end, a solid villager lead of way more than those 19. It was 35 to... yeah, 28. 28 in the end. Okay, that's it for YouTube. Goodbye, Hippo lovers over there.